All right. Give me 1 second. All right, testing. Testing. All right, we are live. Welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. So, first things first, a spoiler warning for those of you who missed the last stream. The last stream had a rather big plot twist that is like one of the best plot twists in video gaming, not just according to my opinion, but the opinions of like many critics as well. So let's see, I need Karth and I want HK-47. Karth because he has a, well, we won't be getting to that yet. So first off, at the end of the last stream, I found some spice in a compartment aboard the Ebon Hawks I'm going to give to a guy, and then he's going to give me something to deliver to Tatooine. And we'll use that opportunity to finish up a couple of character side quests. Including Candaris' thing with another old Mandalorian. Yes, I have the spice. So yeah, there's a courier mission he wants me to help out with. We'll do it. Alright, so... Yep, still not working. Oh well. Alright, so now we are going to go back to Tatooine for a quick thing. First off, I got a couple of character side quests to do, and second off, I got the thing with the courier mission he asked me to do. So now, first things first. As for the courier mission, you put this box in my cargo hold. Let's see what happens if I open the box. Ooh, do we have a viewer? Rope is too stiff. Yeah, I agree. This is actually not the vanilla model for this robe. I think it was changed by one of the mods that I have installed. Alright. He's been in here for quite a while. He reckons it's been a few months before he... Yeah. Oh, look at you. Five heads, symmetrical. Far less hair than the last one. So, I now have a few questions about this. Actually, I've had these questions about this guy for a while now. Because he said the last visitor he had a lot more hair. So does that mean, like, are we talking a Wookiee or what? Anyway, for a body, you don't want to remain in this prison. So it's suspected by accident rather than by sentence. He was put here on purpose. His own people put criminals in cages like this while they're mines. Yeah, we haven't seen this guy's species yet. We'll meet more of them later on. But yeah, this guy is a Rakata. These are the species that ran the Infinite Empire that I've mentioned in previous streams. And this box is a Rakatan mind prison. They would imprison people not physically but mentally by using the Force to put their minds into these mind prisons. What'd you do? Yeah, this guy led a rebellion against the Infinite Empire and has since been put in here. But his physical body has since died because the Rakatan Empire have ran its course thousands of years ago. That is the most interesting question. You're long enough to ponder that. How many years? 1,000? 10,000? Could never remember numbers. Now what's really funny is if you go back to the dueling arena on Terrace and are able to turn on some anti-camera cheats, you can actually look up at the crowd in the dueling arena and see Rakatans among the assets. It's kind of goofy. But this species are like mostly extinct. Your body's probably dead. My body is not, that's true. You got me there. King ba mulira duana, don king ba no kun, manama tota. Akuji gratong bola, jeshua konatong. John King no pangpa, mola reconkile. Konkile. So basically, neither of us can try to enter the body without the other knowing and stopping it. So we gotta find a way to agree to which. What do you suggest? So let's like civilized beings. We can spend the next 1,000 years debating. You want out, I want out, it could go on. Thus these species are remarkably long-lived. I doubt your body is 1,000 years, and frankly, I doubt either of us is going to convince the other of anything. Settle this matter. What kind of competition? Exchange of riddles. So basically, since this is a mind prison, you can't do a physical contest. So you're basically locked into doing this contest of riddles with him. So yeah, until I am measured, I am not known. Yet how you miss me when I have flown. The Rakata speaks more like a Twi'lek than the other Rakata in the game. Yeah. I think you kind of just spoiled the ending there, buddy. Anyway, answer this riddle. Fair is fair. My turn. So basically, you go back and forth for a few rounds, asking riddles and answering his. By the way, if you get one of his riddles wrong, you lose the game because he then gets your body and ravages and apparently ravages a lot of things. So basically, if you come in here, you gotta win or the game ends. Or you can like load up your previous save. Yeah, but he'll get all these right until you get to a certain point. I never was, yet always will be. I have never seen, yet always come. I can carry nothing, yet hold much for some. You always look at everyone always looks forward to tomorrow.
Kava dompa kolpalje moka pata. Jeoka ko dompa kolpaljeja. Achuta, manga kundis dolbeki kunyana. Dompa togas maktelia.
Alright. Yeah, now you just ask him either one, it doesn't matter.
Shachiken lorcha wata wama. Kava volve molche gomana. Kin kun shakin. Neken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tunerana pruta. Donke serche doma toma. Achuta. Manga kumbis dolbeki kunyana. Dompa togas maktelia. Shachiken lorcha wata wama.
Alright.
Kava volve molche gomana. Kin kun shakin.
Bison has been used for it. Who uses it has no knowledge of it. Agreed.
Mocha shak pang pang. Yin kin kuno ba. Molera shakon. Achuta. Manga kumbis dolbeki kunyana. Dompa togas maktelia.
Alright. Alright, so now here's the point where you can stump him. Remember when he said he's bad at numbers? Flying to Dantooine, I meet 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crewmen, each crewman 5 pets. How many in all are flying to Dantooine?
Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola jeshwa konatong. John King no pangpa mola de conquile. Conquile no ba. Watatime yokola unko molare.
Not numbers!
Rana prata dom kaserja. Hachu apenke.
By the way, he was trying to calculate 5 ships times 5 crew members per ship times 5 pets. So if you multiply that out, it's 5 to the third, it's 125. But it's actually wrong, because I met those ships on my way to Dantooine. I am the one flying to Dantooine.
Watawama molare. Kenkunjo peshwa. No ba molareji.
Very clever, you've won. Here's my destinies to be imprisoned even longer. I've completely forgotten. What a tragic thing to have forgotten your name because you've been stuck by yourself for thousands of years. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm ready to go. So yeah, basically he's now just gonna let me get back into my own body. So here's my question. Why was I still equipped with my guns if you can't do physical challenges in here? Okay, we're back to the Ebon Hawk. And now what's really funny is you can tell the Hunt that you opened the box and he won't believe you. It's pretty goofy. Anyway, check our journal. You know what? Let's see if we get another talk out of Jolie.
Got something on.
If you like Kashyyyk, why did you want to leave?
Are we back to that again?
I find it hard to believe you left the Wookiees just for some adventure.
What's the best way for me to approach this? Perhaps it's time for a little story.
Not another.
You just keep quiet there, you.
It doesn't give me an option to patiently listen for this one.
Haven't I? Well, now you listen to a story, damn it. Where was I? Oh, yes, the story. You almost made me forget about it. Nice try, but I'm not that old just yet. Now then, a young man sees a terribly venomous snake in his small village. Nervous, he watches the snake carefully until it leaves. The young man follows the snake into the forest. He clears the branches out of its path and helps it over obstacles. He even works to keep it fed.
Okay. It's a long story.
Shush! Many nights pass, and still the young man continues to follow the snake. He even follows it into the sands of the great desert. In the desert, the snake eventually grows hungry. It turns and bites the young man, its poison quickly working its way into his system. Finally, curious, the snake looks at the boy as he lays dying and asks, Why were you foolish enough to follow me all the way out into the desert? The boy looks back and replies, "Did I follow you? I thought I was leading you away from everyone else." And then he died.
Am I the snake?
Well, now, that's what I wanted to see for myself.
Considering what happened, considering the plot twist that happened, it's interesting that he's still talking about that, even though, like, he knows my character's secret. It's a long way to come. I'm not a snake.
Well, then, let's hope you're not the young man either. I've told you before that you have a destiny before you. This does not mean, however, that your future is already written. They are not the same thing. You have the choice of which direction you take your destiny in. More than engine-sucking Andor, certainly, but even he had a choice. So far, you've chosen to take the lighter path. Can you stay that course, even through the challenges ahead? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not here to judge you or tell you which path to take. I'm here ready to offer you my help, should you ask for it. I do that because I think it's important. More important than remaining in my home and pretending the galaxy doesn't exist. That's why I'm here.
Which honestly means he's grown as a character, because he kind of just hung out on Kashyyyk because he didn't like the Jedi, didn't want to get involved, and he chose to get involved. So that shows some character growth from him. I like that. I'm glad you came.
I'm rather glad I came too, really. You're a fine young lad. I hope things turn out well for you. Now then, I've chatted enough for one lifetime. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
And I believe that is the last piece of Jolie dialogue. Gosh dang Gizka. If we got more viewers. Anyway, you were quite drawn to Tatooine to finish some character quests. Oh great, more fighters. Why am I struggling so hard with this batch? Anyway. Last shot was lucky. Philosophy is an interesting contrast to Kreia. Yeah. Yeah. There's also the fact that Kreia believes... Talking about Kreia is kind of spoilers for the second game, but whatever. Kreia isn't just simply trying to use the exile. She believes that the Force is manipulating everything and that people don't really have free choice in this galaxy. And she sees the way that the exile... She sees the way the exile is kind of sort of severed by the Force and can use it more... Yeah, it's always Terrence, yeah.
What?
Kreia pretty much believes that the Force is manipulating everything to achieve a certain end. Yeah, Kreia kind of thinks that the... Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah.
What?
Kreia believes the Force is just kind of manipulating everybody so nobody has any free choice, and she thinks the exile prevents the way the exile had to cut herself off from the Force during the mass shadow generator event to be kind of the way that people can break free of the Force. And seeing that, she thinks that she can kill the Force by creating well-placed tragedies at different places that overlap and deafen people to the Force so that they'll have true free choice. Jolie doesn't believe that, but at the same time, he sees the flaws in both sides, but takes more the correct answer to it. Alright, so now we're gonna give the Tat Glands we found on Kashyyyk a couple streams back to Mission's brother.
You're back! I
Remember
knew you'd
this,
come through for
deadbeat?
me. I knew I could count on you. You do have a tech land for me, right?
The Tat Gland.
Come to Papa, you sweet simian organ. It may not look like much, but once I turn this into a bottle of Torresian ale, it'll end up being worth a fortune. Thanks, Mission. You won't regret helping me out with this.
Please, Griff, let this be the last time. No more cons, no more scams, no more schemes. That's all I ask.
Hey, sis, no need to worry about that.
All right.
I turned over a new leaf. From now on, I'm gonna stay out of trouble and do things right. And once we've cornered the market on Torresian ale, good things will be heading my way. Then I'll make it up to your Mission. Just wait, you'll see. You know, once we synthesize this and start brewing Torresian ale in mass quantities, we're gonna be looking for some investors. You give me a couple of 100 credits, and I can get...
Okay.
Wise move. I can see you really understand how business works. Now, when you see your chance, you jump at it, huh? That's my motto. I better get started on brewing that ale. Meet me back here later.
So now all we really need to do to trigger that again... Oh yeah, that's right, I brought Canderous with me for his thing. Alright. Yeah, all we need to do is walk out of here and then walk back in, and then the guy will give us a message from Griff. Even though he's still there.
I don't like...
He made a mistake brewing the ale. He said the Tat Gland was ruined. He hopped on a ship off ship. The cheapskate owes me credits.
Damn it, Griff.
So yeah, now basically I can ask Mission what she thinks.
Hey there. I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother. More than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
He could still
I
change.
know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect. My brother is what he is.
Yeah.
But I've
She's learned to accept Griff for what he is, and that's some growth right there. That's some maturity.
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there any... Okay.
So yeah. Come with her brother, she's made her peace with the fact that Griff is a scumbag.
Hey there. It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
Alright, so we are gonna go meet with Candaris' old buddy. Just realized something, give me a second. Alright, let's get back into things. Alright, so now he's gonna let us out.
Good, huh?
It took me a couple of runs and watching some YouTube to figure out how to actually trigger Candaris' confrontation. But here's how you do it. Long NPC name straight ahead. Yeah. I'm fast loading streaming as a back and forth, but it's like you can make people laugh and be informative, but other people in the chat can also make me laugh and be informative. So yeah, you gotta walk right under this end of the sand crawler with Canderous, and the guy will come out. Okay, just out of sheer curiosity, what are the stats on my robe? Saves all +2 is really good. Wisdom +5, yeah. Alright. So, I should be able to stunlock the guy. Heck, I stunlocked the first Malik Encounter. Why can't I stunlock a Mandalorian?
Ah, so you managed to come after all.
Yeah, here he
I
is.
see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
I came by my own will, buddy.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
Longer one than citizen of Anchorhead. I do not know. And what was the name of that guy from Stormlight Archive? What if he was an NPC in this game? Would they just list him as Rock, or would they write his full name in the thing? You tell me. Let's do it.
And you shall.
Stasis him. Stasis him. Got him.
That hurt, I bet.
This is cheesily easy.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, stunned. Ooh, a level. Feats. Yes, feats. Okay, my feats are need implant level 2, powers. Yes, I get 2 powers. Alright, let's do this. Alright. So now, I would get Stasis Field, but Stasis Field has less effective at stun-locking boss fights than a little ability called Force Whirlwind, so we are going to get that. There it is. Got some lightsabers, some money. This guy should have some Mandalorian armor on him. Yep, yellow Mandalorian armor. Perfect.
I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need
Probably just
time
Rocky,
to
yeah.
sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your
Ah, we got a
intentions
new
might have
viewer.
been.
Hello.
I just need time.
I assume you've joined in from the KotOR subreddit. All right. All right. So, see what Candaris has to say.
Yeah, what are you...
When did you
Working
work
for
with
Davik was like driving a spike through the side of your head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay, strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said... It was busy work, nothing decent. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge.
My head
But
is
they hardly
flipping.
ever
Yeah,
poked
I see
around
it.
until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win, just like all those years ago.
So yeah, this is now that he knows about. Dang, I don't want to say more about it, but screw it. He knows I'm Revan, so he's saying I'd probably still beat him again.
Yeah, probably. You probably would have beaten me again. Maybe you would have.
Not with your supercharged
But you're
modern
not who
stats,
you were
though.
back then. I can tell. You've changed. And maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder. It was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret.
What?
I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something. Is there something... Your choice?
So yeah, basically, he's starting to think that the warrior life wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Anyway, we are now going to head back to Korriban. Where we'll get to the meat of our session today. Don't tell me the game crashed. Alright, there we go. We're good. Yeah, I'm going to bring Karth with me, and an HK-47 has some funny lines, so I'm gonna bring him too. Yup. Alright, he's got a Cassius Fett pistol and a Bendak pistol, so he's good. And then you've got a Baragorn weapon, so you're good.
Sure.
Alright, so now is when we try to figure out how to enter the Sith Academy. Korriban has long history, long lore. As far as I know, the first written reference to Korriban in the Legends timeline was in the Tales of the Jedi comics when it was let's see, I think the Lords of the Sith arc was written first. Oh, of course. Where'd HK go? What the heck are you doing up there? Sometimes the AI breaks. Slave Jolie is hilarious. Yeah, he is. Maybe I'll do that. But I do need to have Karth for his side quest in here. Alright. Maybe I'll swap to Jolie, because Jolie and HK have some funny dialogue together on Korriban. And now, watch the logic here. If I remember correctly, yep, I can select party here. It's really silly. Like, why can't I select it one right freaking next to Ebon Hawk, but I can right outside the Sith Academy? It doesn't make sense. Religion problems, yep. Yep, that is the summary of it, buddy.
You are neither a Sith.
Alright, so basically he's gonna tell me. So yeah, I can tell him I'm Revan and he won't believe me. I have my Persuade effectively maxed out at this point and he still won't believe me, so it's not worth trying. I mean, it's kind of funny though.
I see. And who might your friends be?
Oh, obvious you don't believe me. I'm Darth Revan.
On your ways.
Oh, he just pulled a Mace Windu on me and called me a citizen. Hilarious.
You are neither a... It is the...
So yeah.
You must...
So basically, he just told me to talk to a girl called Yuthura Ban, who should be in the cantina. Yeah, let's do a little bit. What are you doing here? Trying to prove.
Seems like not much to do to be worthy of anything. How long you been up to it, boy?
Been here for so many days. So hungry. So yeah, this guy over here put him up to this. Pretty much everyone in the academy is a jerk.
Is there something specific you wanted?
You Meekle?
And what if I am?
Why are you making this?
That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun.
Yes.
Those fools actually think that if they stand there
jerk.
long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rot grubs are as stupid as they seem, then they...
Yeah, he's a total jerk. Would it be more merciful to just kill them? Now this is funny.
Perhaps. But where does it say I should be merciful? There'd be no sport in it anyhow.
Why not just shoot them where they stand? It would at least be more direct.
Observation. Yes, very efficient. That's what I would do.
Of course that's what you would do.
It is a bit boring standing out
Jolie
here all
clearly
day,
does
however.
not approve of the assassin
I'll go for some
droid.
dinner. It will be fun. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely.
And then he just runs off, leaving them to their fate. And then now I can persuade them to try to persuade them to leave. Meekle is tricking you. He won't let you in. Now this guy.
Just.
You...
Meekle's tricking you.
Oh.
And then he keels over, which is honestly kind of sad. Yeah, Corbin, long bit of history. So, I'll get to some more Corbin lore in a minute, because I gotta get into the Sith Academy and then do some other stuff. So,
Is there something you need, human? Who am I? Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am
a band, so exactly why I'm here.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. I sense that you are very strong in the Force, that you have already honed some of your abilities.
Yes, but a little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you...
I wish to become
Ah,
a Sith.
good. I will take you to... I have only...
They are slaves.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter.
Horribly
Make
misrepresented
sure they
in the
don't
Jedi Knight
disturb your
series. Yeah, you're
training
not
or
wrong.
cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to... Then let...
And now we enter the academy.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears
Yeah,
we
the
have
Valley
a
of
late
the Dark
entry.
Lords.
Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human?
The Tomb of
bristling with the
Ragnos
Force?
is more
A human
accurate
that
to
has
the
had some
comics
training,
and
it seems,
Academy,
Master
but the
Uthara.
Valley overall
Very
is more
promising, I
accurate in
think.
this game.
Promising? That one's not worthy to lick spit off your shoes, Master.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith?
I could give the very Jedi answer. I could give one of two different very Jedi answers, or I could just say something that sounds respectful.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated.
There's
We
a
use
little
it to
bit about
acquire
from the
power
Jedi. He's
over
not
others.
entirely right.
And
He's
why
also
should we
not
not?
entirely wrong.
Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential.
The Sith code.
It means not
history,
stifling
the lore.
yourself
Yep,
solely
I'll
for
get
the
there.
sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho?
I dare, Master Uthar.
Brash and fiery.
I am, Master.
I sense much anger.
I am always.
I see. And you?
I can give the Jedi answer and he'll scorn me for it, so...
Are you? Now then, the one who succeeds, my pupil, you...
Yeah, basically the one who
If you
succeeds will
the
be
rest
admitted
is
to
for
the
you.
final test. An unhealthy amount, yeah. Alright. Can I swap my party here? No. So, I need to do a couple of things. So, first off, I think there's a locker here, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna need to leave the building and come back with Karth. It's like, here, you joined the Sith, have 150 credits. Responding to Uthar, yep.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year.
Your favorite?
Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the one.
Absolutely.
Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the Tomb of Nagasa to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership.
So bored about the tomb.
The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malik. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map as
Dang, I
they
forgot
did
how funny
is part
Slave
of the
Jolie
final
was.
test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is
He's
important.
just playing along,
That
and I
Uthar will
love
be
it.
alone is what is important.
Want me to kill Uthar?
Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it.
People against Master sounds familiar.
And so it should. It is central to our beliefs.
The Sith way,
It
buddy.
is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough. I'm so glad you said. I will be...
Now, she's got a fair bit of backstory to her that references some content, actually, so let's
About
go
myself. I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more. You have had an excellent What do you wish? I did. I also said that you did. I see.
All right.
I
There's a
suppose
couple of
there's no harm
persuade
in the
rules that are
tale. As I
difficult to
said, I was
win,
originally
even
a
if you have
slave
high
to one of the
persuade.
Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheyron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship
I'm
and
just
was not
picturing that
discovered by
story
the
of
crew until
Ehud
they reached the next
and the
system.
king of, was
They
it
left me for
Moab?
dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheyron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't...
Oh, yeah. Jedi found her.
I'd rather not. Is there... Hello again.
How did you become
I
Sith?
would...
I'd like to hear the
Why?
tale.
There is no point.
You've become friends.
I see. You certainly have odd notions for one hoping to become a Sith. Let's see. After escaping from Sleheyron, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan.
Jedi?
Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi.
You sound very much like someone I used to know.
Yes, well, I imagine I am not unique. Things very easily could have been very different for me. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it.
See, this is one of the big flaws. The Jedi don't understand. This is one of the big flaws the Jedi have. They do not understand the distinction between righteous anger and sinful anger. For example, if your manager is mistreating you, obviously so, at your job, then yes, the anger is deserved. But carrying it out, but there's also a point where it becomes unjust anger, and carrying it out in that way is wrong. The Jedi don't see the nuances there. Has anything changed?
No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that... I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware.
If you lose your compassion, we still care about the slaves, and this is the Sith's fault. Even if the anger that started them on that path in the first place was a right anger, if they let it take over them, they will lose who they were.
Yes, of course. I mean, losing my compassion, but enough of that. Come back. Greetings.
So yeah. That's her backstory. So I'm actually going to briefly leave the academy really fast because I need to get cards for his side quest. Ooh, gray. Yep.
No problem. Got it.
So I'm going to try and do Car's side quest as fast as I can here. Gosh day. Alright. Keep Jolie. Yeah, I'm going to keep Jolie. Oh, what? What? I'm confused. Oh right, they start to ban fast travel on Corbin. It's kind of annoying. Jolie. Party selection. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I've got a few more levels to go. I want to get max level implants. I hope to get at least one more feat before the game ends because I want to get maximum level implants. I also need to get Force Immunity. Force Immunity is going to be a key one for the final fight. Alright, so now.
Greetings.
Let's tell about Euthura.
Indeed.
Alright.
Greeting. Oh? What is...
I mean, to help her kill you.
I see. It is a bit... Normally, perhaps it will be you. This will weaken you.
So yeah.
For coming to me with this... Go...
Dang it.
Very well.
So basically, I told her about Euthura, and now he gave me a poison, a data pad to give to a lab guy who's gonna fix up some poison for her. And now this is how we're gonna get into Star Wind's room, because there's a key thing here. Sorry, so you can use this data pad. Alright, so This also leads to like an epic double cross moment later. But I'm doing it because. So now. I'm doing it because we can get Card. We can basically complete the dialogue for Card's son instantaneously. Hey.
I understand. Were I you, I would not get. What?
Plans to have me fight you to find a fast.
Obviously. What? If you think in the end. Oh, then here. Take. Don't even.
So yeah, she gave me a thing to put. She gave me a pass card for Uthar's room and a poison bug to put in his bed. But because I already gave the thing for her to be poisoned. That data pad is important.
No problem. Got it.
Alright. Why does this guy have a Jedi Master robe? Place the device. Alright, so now we are gonna go through the other rooms to find Card's son. I believe he's in this one. Ashao. She has a side quest that is repeatedly bugged out on me. Jordan. Okay, so I'm actually gonna check foot lockers for loot. Alright, a foot locker there. There's actually one of these kids I can turn to the light in one of the tombs. Okay. Trophy, yeah, pretty much. Cool. I think it's actually Mikkel that I can turn. Dustle Onassi! Here he is.
You take a wrong turn somewhere?
Dustle is.
Oh, lovely. It's father.
Okay, I love this.
Figures
This is
you'd
one of my
show up
favorite
after all
dialogue
this
options
time.
in the game.
How did you manage to get inside the academy?
Through the front doors.
Cute. I wonder how interested Master Uthar would be to know just who he has in his whip. Unless you've switched sides, father. But I doubt that. Just why are you here, father? Not for me, I hope. Couldn't you have gotten yourself blown up on some ship and spared us this reunion?
Dustle, what are you talking about? I thought you were dead.
Too bad you didn't still think that. Or did you really think I'd be happy to see you? Look, everyone, it's Father, come to rescue me at long last. Sure, he may have left Mother and I to die on Telos, but that doesn't matter.
No, I didn't abandon you. The task force just arrived too late. Telos was in ruins, and your mother... I held her while... But I looked for you. I swear I looked...
Ah, save it. You abandoned us long before.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah? Well, you were needed at home, too. You were needed when the bombing started. You know what? It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have a new family now. A family...
The Sith? You can't mean that. No, the Sith killed your mother. The Sith destroyed Telos.
So? You're the soldier, Father. How many mothers have you killed?
No, you've been brainwashed. The son I knew would never...
You never knew me. You weren't even there to know me. So don't presume to tell...
I don't know what's been done to you, but you are coming with me out of here, now.
Touch me, old man, and I'll kill you. Get out! Get out of here before I tell the Sith that you're here.
Looks like your boy is all grown up. Dang, that's mean!
I don't need his protection, not anymore.
You can't mean that. The Sith are...
And he literally turns around. He's that angry.
They took me away from you and your mother. They're what took you from me.
No, they are not evil. They're not.
Oh, now he's gonna keep turning around because Glitch.
To rule the helpless. I went to war for you, Dustle, for your freedom, your future. If I failed you, son, then it's my failure. Please don't add to it by becoming part of something evil.
Prove it.
At this notepad, did you know someone named Celine?
Celine? She's the one who convinced me to come to the academy with her. Why? Where did you get this?
Look at it. It belongs to Master Uthar, doesn't it?
Yes, it's his, but he told me he said that she'd been lost on a mission in the valley. This says that they...
Killed her because she was hindering your progress. Superiority at any cost, Dustle. There's your evil. Or can you live with that?
No, I can't.
Well, there's the son I remember. Now, will you leave here?
No. You go do whatever you have to, Father. I have some other friends here. I have to warn them what's going on. And maybe I can, look around. I don't suppose there's any way I could talk you out of that.
So yeah, now he's gonna keep
Gusto.
infiltrating.
Maybe after this is all over, we can talk. I'm still not sure about us, but I'll listen. Maybe we can get back to where we should have been.
Well, I'd like that.
I'll go back to Telos when this is over. You can find me there.
Goodbye, son.
So yeah, basically we convinced him that. So basically, the Sith killed his girlfriend because she was hindering his progress, quote unquote.
Got something?
Yes, what's that? I think so. If he's anything like he used to be, Dustil hates to be tricked.
Yep.
There's no way he'll let the Sith trick him again.
Yep.
As for whether or not he'll be my son again, I don't know. He's so full of anger.
Sorry, I skipped some of that. It went a
Wasn't
little bit
expecting to
long.
be... Well, maybe we can work it out. I hope so.
So yeah, basically, he just thanked me for helping out with his son. There's a boatload of side quests in this place. There's an interrogation mission, there's a training area. But we could get all the stuff we need from the Valley of the Dark Lords. Of course, here we go again with more collision stuff. Oh my gosh. Cars, where are you? Sith code. Oh yeah, almost forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Do not forget our agreement. There is... You... There is... Oh, real... There is an... Very well. Do not forget...
Oh yeah, you have to ask Uthera about it. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue because I already know the code. Like, AC Unity? Please explain? Not sure what you mean.
Greetings. I can peace through. I have come.
But yeah, now I can tell Uthar I know the code, and then I can go out to the Valley of the Dark Lords and do some quests. Alright, they're both actually with me this time. They're probably gonna collide with those people, though.
Do not forget. Then finish peace is...
There's only passion.
Through passion.
Passion, I gain strength.
Through strength.
Through strength, I gain power.
Through power.
Through power, I gain victory.
Through victory.
The chains are broken.
The Force shall... Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false, victory by any means is desirable. False, unless victory prove sad. Very... Do not forget...
I was going by what I personally believe there, not by the Sith. Dang it.
Then peace. Through the Force. Yes. Tell me then, true or false? It is up. No.
No. Gosh, dang it! I misclicked.
That. Do not forget. Then peace. Through the Force. Yes. Tell me then, true or false? Well done. I will test you no more. Go now. Oh?
So
really? Very well.
Alright, so that's done. I'm working on is a glitchy vest. Okay. Like the clipper ships? If you know what I mean. Alright, to the Valley of the Dark Lords. Alright. Alright. Let's send Karth and get HK, because he's got some funny stuff now. There we go. I do not have it right in front of me either.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, I am not placing the Book of Sith on my desk right now. It's still on my shelf. Now we're gonna enter this cave. Yeah, I know it was Black Flag. Yeah, I know that glitch was Black Flag. I was just joking around. Yeah, these Chirac things are basically giant bats.
Required.
Ludo crash. Ha ha ha! Second game, buddy. Yeah, sadly the Tomb of Ludor Crush is not represented in this game. Ooh, we got a campfire. Somebody's been here. I get massive damage boost from my sneak attack, which is why stasis is useful. Same place, yeah, same cave.
That hurt, I bet.
And we got Tucatas! These guys are basically dark side dogs. They act as guardians of important Sith locations. And they will listen to and obey anybody who can speak the Sith language.
I still got it.
That hurt, I bet.
There's actually a scene in the Fate of the Jedi books where a ex-Sith called Vestara Kai calls off a bunch of Tucata from Luke and his son Ben when they're on Korriban by speaking the old Sith language to them. A few things we can do, I think. Or am I thinking of the second game again?
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Sith pureblood, yeah, like the language the purebloods used to speak.
That hurt, I bet. Powering weapon.
And here's a turret attack. Yep, my wisdom is so good I could stun a turret attack.
Never too old for this.
I've got a certain viewer, I don't know if he's here right now, but he asked me if I fight turret attacks in this game, and this probably did not seem that impressive for him. XR Kun monster. They weren't originated with XR Kun, but he did learn how to make them. The ones in this game were all created by XR Kun, though.
That hurt, I bet.
Not this again!
But yeah, Korriban used to be home to a species that were called the Sith, and they eventually became known as Sith purebloods because... Hang on. Or is it the other way if I find that piece of loot? So like, if you've ever played the Old Republic or read the novel Revan, or read the novel that's called Revan, Lord Scourge is a Sith pureblood. There it is. You get to have some Keldroma robes. Oh yeah, they're restricted. Gosh dang it. Yeah, he's not light side enough for them apparently.
Yes?
Massassi! The Massassi were a species native to Yavin 4, and a bunch of their manufacturing techniques came to the Sith because Nagasa Dao, during the Great Hyperspace War, made a base on Yavin 4 for a while before he was defeated. They are XR Kun. Yeah. The ones, specifically the ones in this game are, but not all of them were made by XR Kun. Yeah, that last piece of lore actually bridges nicely because originally there was an order called the Jedi, which is pronounced similarly to the way you'll hear Huss and others pronounce the word.
That hurt, I bet.
And there was the Jedi tried to find perfect balance between the light and the dark, and eventually there was a schism between them, and eventually the followers of the dark were exiled to a moon of the planet Tython where the order was based. And eventually they got exiled beyond that further after another schism, and at that time, with their leader Ajunta Paul, they came to Korriban. The Sith purebloods viewed them as gods because they did not understand their Force sensitivity yet. And they became the lords of the, they became the, Ajunta Paul and his buddies became the first lords of the Sith. We'll actually meet Ajunta Paul later, kind of. Yeah, then years and years and years later, after the formation of the Republic, some explorers discovered Korriban right after the death of one Marco Ragnos. They actually stumbled on the planet while two Sith, Nagasa Dao and Ludo Kresh, were in a ceremonial duel to decide which of them would become the new Dark Lord of the Sith, since Marco Ragnos had died. And then the Sith, yeah, nerd, I am totally a nerd. And then the Sith had a schism between Ludo Kresh and Nagasa Dao, because Kresh was isolationist, he simply wanted to kill them and leave it at that, but then Ludo Kresh Nagasa Dao wanted to trace them back to the Republic and launch an invasion.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. You mean you aren't? So
yeah, I need to kill you. Ah! What are you
so
doing
you did my name? We thought that
I can help you.
You want to help? There's a passage to the. If you could kill it and clear.
But yeah, they just told me about the Terran attack. The passage is already clear.
Thank you. Maybe. At any rate.
Yeah, they're gonna go try and join the Jedi instead, because they didn't agree with the Sith. Yeah, I am totally a nerd. Health systems in games are really weird. Like, my guy can just step on a landmine and come out of it without losing a limb. It's kind of goofy. Oh my gosh, where's Jolie? Okay, he's almost here. Yeah. Yeah, Ludo Crush actually eventually managed to take over the Sith back home while Nagasa now was out warring, and then exiled him, and he ended up on Yavin 4, where the natives there, the Masashi, became followers of the Sith. Gonna be crazy at the end. Who's gonna be crazy? Yeah, there's people at each of the tombs that will tell me about each one. Korriban is a lot of fun because I can do a lot of backstabbing without getting dark side points. Oh! Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, referencing a randomly obscure movie that we happened to see growing up.
No problem. Got it.
Tukata. Oh yeah, that's right. Tukata also resisted the Force.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
There's a lot of Tukata, and I'm mowing them down.
That hurt, I bet.
Look at them all. Makes me wonder why Luke was kind of scared of them in the Fate of the Jedi books. Heh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that data pad basically tells you how to get back there. Playable character, yeah. Now, this is one of only like 2 locations in the game where you get to use the give item command and have it be useful. Just throw a grenade in here. And that activates his voice. Really funny that we get the combat prompts during the cutscene. But since I have guns, it should not be a problem.
Droid efficiency at its best. Combat mode and prejudice set to maximum.
Prejudice set to maximum. I thought that line was kind of funny. Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget that lever just blows them all up.
No problem. Got it.
Alright, tomb door. I've got 3 swords.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Now this you don't see every day. This is an old spirit full of the Force. I sense great sadness and regret. Walk carefully.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
Alright! Who are you?
I had a name once. Ajunta
The
Paul.
OG Lord of the
Yes,
Sith.
that was my name. I was one of many.
Funny, we were just talking about you.
Dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
From the ancient times?
Ancient? Has it been so long that you use the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost. I cannot remember. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought. So wrong.
What do you mean by those we have betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force. Who warned us against the dark side. Yet we embraced it in secret. Reveled in its power.
As an energy shield.
We were...
I'm guessing they did that to make it look kind of ghostly.
Can no longer remember.
I'm guessing what's going on here is that one of my mods is
to
interfering
hide,
with the
to
original
grow,
thing. He has like a generic Dark
here
Jedi
we
model in
fell.
vanilla, I think.
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we destroyed each other?
The Sith consumed themselves, did they? I suppose that eventually they'd be all they'd have left to fight.
And so, here, our
Good point,
old
Jolie.
secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still... So much time has passed.
Yeah, we have learned nothing.
Remain? Do I remain? My sword. I am... Of course you do. You see... I wish my sword to be taken away from here.
Yep, I'll gladly take it.
There are 3 fine...
This is...
Then you must die.
How I know which sword
I
it is.
do remember one thing. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long ago.
Alright.
Go then, find my sword.
Yeah, basically, the 3 swords we just picked up, one of those is a Junta Paul's sword. Immunity critical hits is pretty solid, so I'm going to take that for now. So basically, the way you solve that puzzle normally, if you're playing through this like the first time, is you read the descriptions of each of the 3 swords you found. And one of them will tell you there's an inscription on it, and that's the one. But I know which one it is without reading it. It's the Notched Seal. Because I have played this game so many times.
Yes, that is the one. Take it. Take...
There's no need to remain here.
No need?
You can return to the light and end your torment.
Return? But I betrayed my old masters. They would never let me return to the light side.
Too late. I don't believe the light side would turn you away. You have suffered long enough.
If I could return...
That's a really
Oh, my
hard
master, it
persuade
has
roll
been
to win,
so
even with
long,
maxed out
and I
persuade like I
regret so
have.
much.
Alright! Basically, I just convinced the Junta Paul that he can go back to the light.
All right.
Now we head back out to the beginning of the tomb. There will be a guy waiting for us there. Shardan! Look at this guy. Look at this guy coming in.
So, the spineless worm actually made it through the tomb. I'm impressed.
You think me spineless?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time.
Typical. Always ready to jump at what they perceive to be the easier path.
Warning. Touch the Master's blade and lose an arm, meatbag.
Now that you have it, I just
Thank you,
I'd
HK.
relieve you of it.
I could be super Starky.
Oh, but I insist. Especially not for a pathetic...
Now here's where you could double cross a guy. Just let me get it out. Now remember, the notched steel sword is Ajunta Paul's. So if we just give him one of the others.
Smart move. You're obviously more pathetic than I could have even imagined. Thanks for the sword, worm.
And now there'll be a funny scene when I come back in and he's trying to present it to Uthar. It's pretty funny. Over there is the Tomb of Nagasa now. That'll be where the final test is. We cannot enter it yet. There's also some stuff with Juhani if you bring her here, but she really doesn't like Korriban. I just realized I've forgotten to try and do Juhani's thing. Tulak Horde. Tulak Horde is one of those characters that's interesting because, like, there's databank stuff about him, and, like, there's a lot of reputation stuff for him.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
You see, even me with my insane stats can't passively break the defenses of Katana with the Force. So...
That hurt, I bet.
Powering weapon.
That hurt.
Never too old for this! Let's see what you got.
I think I've been poisoned.
Now we're gonna meet kind of a crazy old guy here.
That hurt, I bet.
Powering weapon. Powering weapon.
Alright. Guys, some armor on him.
Got something.
Oh, Jolie has a really funny line if you try to talk to her and then
Got
just
something.
leave. Never mind.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Yeah, Jolie's just hilarious at every turn. I love him so much. What's really funny is this poison gas thing works even if you have a breath mask because the game needs it to work.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web.
This guy is crazy.
Well, the contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough.
It even
Awake
works.
already, are you?
Oh wait,
Good.
contact, so that means
This
the breath
is the
doesn't
tomb
matter.
of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence. Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it?
What about
This
HK?
other student
Yeah,
here
yeah,
that I
that's
captured
weird that they worked on
earlier, you should know
HK2
well
somehow.
enough. His name is Mikol. Say hello. Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl.
So this guy was overthrown by Uthar.
Liar! You think I can't tell? Obviously, the Academy is lax in its training as usual. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has... Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that...
What have I told you I was Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith.
If I pass your
Why,
test?
then you go free. The base...
You're a bad
what's a little mental instability between tutor...
Go ahead.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? So then, this is how it goes. Miko, I don't know what... Oh. Now, and on that note, now then.
So now, basically, the dark side option is to get everything right and Mikol dies and Jorek leaves. Or I can do the light side thing, take some punishment myself and spare Mikol.
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be soft like the Jedi. Ow! And so we come to round 2. So you've made a profit, and now you have some sniveling, useless fool at any rate.
Hey, yeah, this guy's an ass.
Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that you gain... Still going? All right.
I've never actually died from this, so don't worry.
Another chance. Last question. I'll enjoy. Now, this is, I suppose...
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you.
What?
Stun lock! Ew!
That hurt, I bet.
Just to make absolute certain that nothing goes wrong here, I'm gonna take a life support kit.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all.
Oh my gosh, the stun lock is so corny!
Yes. I'd be dead if you...
Give you a chance to change your ways.
I mean, I've never thought about that. I don't...
Ooh, level! Persuade computer. Okay, I want force resistance. I am level 18! Yay! I have enough levels to get the stuff I want. 450 credits, a tablet, and the tablet.
No problem. Got it.
Oh my gosh, the stun lock is so silly.
No problem. Got it. No problem. Got it.
Yeah, if he saw what I'd done to Malik on the Leviathan, he'd have been scared of me.
Got it.
It's like, a Jedi wielding blasters, that's funny. Oh crap, I can't move! And now we've got one more tomb. Now this tube, I could never remember how to do the order of this one correctly. And it's also really funny to have HK-47 for this one.
I still got it.
Sound dampening.
Get it. Deadly toxins.
That hurt, I bet.
I still got it.
That hurt, I bet.
This is like the one quest in KotOR.
That hurt, I bet.
I still got it.
Droid ambition.
I still got it.
Alright, so now here's what we do. Sound dampening stealth unit. Now I am gonna save here because he makes a request of me.
I appreciate your efforts in lowering your sound output, Sentient. I have been unable to tune the threshold of my audio receptors since my escape, unfortunately.
The Master?
Their reference is a holdover from their old programming that I have been unable to correct. I think of myself
Yeah, there's
more
a
as
student
an
outside
equal,
that will
if
tell you
must
about the
know.
droid. But basically,
Although it is what I was programmed for, I have no desire to kill. I would appreciate reciprocation on your part. A bit of introduction may be necessary. I am a Mark VII experimental prototype assassin droid built by the Sith, specializing in the hunting and extermination of Jedi. Or I should say, I was. The Sith made my cognitive systems more independent than they desired. I have learned to appreciate the value of all life.
Query.
HK.
That is very sad. Are you damaged? Is it repairable?
Negative. It is a result of my own conscious decision, and I would not change my new values if I could. I escaped from them and have hidden in this tomb, constructing
Sentient
droids
droid. Yeah,
here
pretty
to
much.
aid in my protection. With your assistance. I can offer you no assurances, Sentient. Although I have developed,
Yeah, basically.
What? I have a number of...
So basically, you need to disable these systems in the proper order, and it's a pain because I can never remember what order you need to do it in.
I have... You... Open up the... Neural safeguards deactivated for 2.3 seconds. Cognitive systems must be shut down prior to the emotional construct matrix being shut down.
Cognitive needed to be done before emotional. Okay, I'm gonna have to note this down somewhere. Oh my gosh, it's a pain. Cognitive systems must be shut down prior to emotional construct. Before So I think I have a conversation thing here where I can have him basically try and tell me. Alright. The paper here. I am
Open up the panel to my neural cortex, and I will show you how to Neural safeguards deactivated for 2 point. Motor functions must be shut down early, at least within the first 3 systems.
Motor early?
Open up the... Neural safeguards. The core must be shut down last.
Core must be shut down last.
Open up.
So basically I'm gonna try and talk him into telling me the
Neural
right order.
safeguards. Sensory and memory functions are shut down in the first half. Sensory, right before memory.
Sensory, memory.
Open up.
So basically I'm trying to talk him through the order.
Neural safeguard. Cognitive systems are not one of the first half of the systems to be shut down.
Not one of the first half, so cognitive and emotional are later. Note this down if you want to do this the right way.
Open up. Neural safeguard. The emotional construct matrix must be shut down directly prior to the creative simulation matrix in the last half of the process.
And we already had an emotional, so...
Open up the...
I'm basically trying to get her to talk me through the whole thing.
Neural safeguards. I believe the first system to shut down begins with a C.
Creative or not that, so...
Open up the... Neural safeguard. Cognitive systems must be shut down.
Alright, so, that's the last one he did. I'm gonna try one
Open up
more.
the panel to my neural cortex.
Let's see if I can get one more.
Neural safeguard. Motor functions must be shut.
Okay, let's do
Very...
Cognitive, combat, creative. So, cognitive and... So, I have it written down. Cognitive and creative are late in the process. They said the first one starts with a C, so it's combat. I think.
I believe that.
So now I'm gonna try motor.
Motor functions.
Right. So now I'm gonna try Alright, so...
Very...
So... It was combat? Odor. So, combat. Combat to motor. Sensory?
Excellent.
Alright, so I just did sensory. Sensory, so memory.
Done.
Alright, so cognitive, emotional, creative. Alright, so I've got the whole process noted here. So, cognitive next. Emotional. Creative.
Shut down.
Delete assassination programming. So basically you can program to self-destruct, which is super evil.
Assassination protocols deleted. All systems reset. It worked. Thank you, Sentient.
Exclamation. Oh, no. Upgrades will be fine.
I shall have little trouble in escaping from this planet now.
Alright.
I wish you well.
So yeah, now he's gonna run out and launch off into the sky.
No problem. Got it.
I did not know he would talk you through certain elements of it and then you can work it out from there. Okay, so behind each of these doors is a droid that he'll attack you with if you fail too many times. Or if you just decide to straight out attack him and not use the sound dampening system. Adrenaline stimulator. Give me my Cassis Fett pistols. Alright. That is done. And now you can go back to Uthar and do the final test. I think that's 3 tombs, the renegade students, and telling about Uthar. That should be enough. I only just noticed you were noting it down in the chat for me. But I actually grabbed this piece of paper and wrote things down in an order so that I could get it right. Just out of curiosity, Storm, did you complete this quest when you played? Did you complete that quest when you played this? Did you look it up? Did you look up the proper order for it? Or the next time you play, you can just pull up the replay of this stream and do it from there. Alright, so now...
Ah, what is this you bring me, Shardan?
It is none other than the sword of Ajunta Paul, Master.
Fool. All the trouble you went through for your deception, and you did not even make an effort to verify the sword's authenticity.
What do you mean?
There is no place for fools amongst the Sith. Begone.
Force choke. He's the one who didn't verify the authenticity, not me. Copy those notes.
Do not forget our agreement.
Alright. Alright.
Ah, the ones I ordered executed for them.
Yes, sir.
Indeed. We checked the caves and found only a couple of bodies. Perhaps the Shirak ate them. The lesson is learned. Go now.
I have this. Yeah, what's the droid?
I heard that the droid ran out and blasted off into the sky. We tracked it for a short while before it vanished.
It shows innovative something, that's for sure.
Quiet.
I am impressed. You have rid us of a potential nuisance. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to
Dealt with the hermit.
Oh, let me see. Regardless, you have impressed me enough. You have. When you return.
So yeah, basically, we're gonna do the final test now. And now you thorough basically just yell at me to go to Uthar. That's sheer curiosity. 20,000, a little less than like 17,000. $14,000 XP left to get to the next level. No one carried away the corpse, that's hilarious.
So then, I take it you are ready to travel.
I am ready to
Then
go.
we go.
So yeah, I'm now in the Tomb of Nagasa now. Which is weird that he was buried here.
Very
but
well.
Whatever.
Indeed you have.
Is that a tone of mischief in your voice, dear Euthura?
As should you, my master.
Yes. You are to the light.
Be very.
Do you?
Understand. Find the star map, return
Good.
the lightsaber. So.
That hurt,
These
I
things
bet.
are no trouble.
That hurt, I bet.
Oh, I just remembered
That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, down there there's an acid river. I'm gonna go this way because there's a puzzle I can solve from some experience. So yeah. Alright, so basically this is a logic puzzle. So basically, I use a computer system to transfer power from each conduit, from one of these conduits over to this one. I need to get all of these power settings over to here to open that door. But I can't transfer one, I can only transfer one over top of another one, not underneath of it. Alright. System may be transferred. Alright, so move the system from the left to the right. And now I will transfer from the left to the middle. I'll transfer from the right to the middle. If I'm remembering this properly. Transfer from the left to the right. Transfer from the middle to the left. Transfer from the middle to the right. Transfer from the left to the middle. Wait, sorry, middle to the left. Transfer from left to the right. There we go, now we got the bottom one. Move a system from the left to the middle. Move a system from the right to the left. Move a system from the right to the middle. Move a system from the left to the middle. Move a system from the right to the left. Move from left to... Oop. Gosh dang it. Move from right to the left. From middle to left. From middle to right. Now I can go left, the middle, right, to left, middle to left, and then middle to right, left to middle, left to right. Now, let's see, I think I go middle, to the left, from right, middle, left to middle, right, sorry, left pillar to right, and now I go middle to left, middle to right. This one's long-winded, I know. Not one you've seen me solve. So, yeah. Well, I have just solved it. Left to right, and I've solved it.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Yeah, this is the one. This is where you get Nagasanao's poison blade in the vanilla game. Yeah, that poison sword, this is where you get it in the vanilla game. Got a bunch of stuff there I could sell. Yeah, there you go, you got to see me solve that one. Yeah, down that way is an acid lake that blocks my path to the end of the tomb, so we need to go over here. Finally, yeah, I know, right? valor. Oh yeah, these things apparently also have an energy resistance. Oh man, my base wisdom is just that good. Okay.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Oh my gosh, that was cheesy.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Turret attacks have a little bit of resistance to energy weapons, even in like all their forms that they appear in. So.
That hurt, I bet.
That was easy. I'm used to that fight being pretty difficult.
I think I've been poisoned.
Oh yeah, there's a lever here that unlocks that door. Skeletal human. Solari, that's a good crystal. So basically you get a fire grenade and an ice grenade. Then this is how you cross the thing. The ice grenade is the correct answer. The fire one will just make it go vapor and kill you. Never seen anybody have that easy a time with it. Are you talking about the 2 turret attacks? Launch it cold. You talking about the turret attacks? Yeah, I'll admit, that was kind of cheesy. Yes, yep, okay. And now we have a star map. I really hope I can get Stasis Field before I go to the last planet, because, yeah, Stasis Field will be useful. And there's the lightsaber I'm supposed to bring back for Uthar.
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation. Sometimes you must fight in order to achieve. This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Good. All life must compete in order to flourish. So it is the same among... So it behooves you in this fight. Normally, this would...
You talked...
So...
No.
Sadly, you...
I'm with you, Thurad.
Do you hear that?
So
that's the light side
come,
option.
has it? I will...
You are weak.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Vulkar is finished, and a new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. While I do like you, truly,
this is
I'm afraid
so freaking cheesy.
I did tell you there was...
I didn't even have to try.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Oh, you are too
strong. Oh my gosh. I think strong I don't think is the word you're looking for. Cheesy I think is the one.
I suppose I am. Something tells me that you are not like the... I was right the first time back at the cantina, wasn't I? There is something... I didn't think you were here to train. Not really. So what happens now? That's I suppose you... All the things I wanted to do. All the wrongs I wanted to right. I haven't done... All I've cared about is power.
Yep. And I've just convinced her that becoming a Sith just made her want to not do the things that she'd originally wanted to do.
You're right. I don't know. You...
Now here's a fun thing. If you do Korriban as like your first planet and convert her successfully, then you can go back to Dantooine and she'll be at the academy on Dantooine. And now because she's gonna leave Korriban, that leaves no one to head the academy. Which is gonna leave us with a bit of a fun situation. Ooh, 10,000 experience. Okay, I'm almost there. Yeah, I know I'll get... As a consular, you get powers every level, so I really hope I'll be... So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get Stasis Field and Force Immunity before we get to the final fight. Loot all, yep. Loot all.
You there.
He was down there before, yeah.
What?
I'm not a Sith at all, actually.
It's a spy.
But if the spy was able to...
Don't be so...
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
This may be a tiny bit trickier than the Tyrant attacks were, which is odd that I'm saying that.
That hurt, I bet.
Yep, and sneak attack bonuses come in.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Why did that one make a male death sound? Does Jolie have Force Wave? I think he does. Because Force Wave, if they fail a save, will stun them.
What? That hurt, I bet.
Oh, HK went down wherever he was.
That hurt, I bet.
Not this again!
Yes?
Not this again!
That hurt, I bet.
Following RPG rule number 1, loot all.
No problem. Got it.
Because, yeah. Yeah, Force Wave is good at stunning large groups.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Not this again!
Thank you for being my cover, Jolie.
That hurt, I bet.
Take that!
Acknowledgement.
I need to buy some of those.
Yes?
Yeah, because there's no Sith master overseeing the academy. It just turned it into chaos.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
9 credits. Yep. Oh my gosh, if I remember correctly, there's like a thing back here. Yep.
No problem. Got it.
And that is some excellent armor for HK, which I somehow had 3 of. Oh my gosh, I haven't upgraded gear in a while. Okay. Ooh, 29 credits! Yeah, I'm now just gonna walk down all these corridors and take them all out.
That hurt, I bet.
Alright! She didn't bug out! So much money, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad she didn't bug out. That would have been annoying if she had. Yeah, I now have stuff to upgrade Jolie's lightsaber, which will be nice.
That hurt, I bet. Oh, that hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet.
Oh, I forgot, he's another guy.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Already looted Uthar's room. That will be your Thura's room. Alright. Now we can get out of here. I will go to the... I'm gonna do some upgrading, and then we're gonna hit up Yavin 4 one last time, because there's gonna be a fight there that I want to do. That'll unlock some really good gear at Suvantan's store. I'm like some kind of Lord Hoth here, reflexively stun-locking people. Got the Surface of Yavin mod? Not this time, no. That would take up an entire session to run through, and it's not compatible with some of the other mods I tried to use this run, so... Oh, let's see if... No, he's not there. I guess we won't be seeing Brotherhood of Shadow this run, sadly. I wanted to show that off. Oh well. Oh boy.
Hey, what's this?
This is
meat.
Are you sure you want to die?
Mucha shakpangpa.
That's pretty funny.
Because I'm not a snot-nosed punk who likes biting off more than he can chew.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that was pretty epic. Not gonna lie.
Greetings. If you haven't heard, there's some trouble
There's
over
something
the Academy.
brown item. Yeah, that might be worth it just for that. But sadly, I don't have it installed currently.
We do. I'm up. This off. If you're. You sir.
Okay, so I want these. How does he have two XR Kun light battle suits? Seriously? I have an infinite number of those. It's so dumb. Alright. I'm also gonna try to get Juhani's thing. Alright. Because he duplicated it, yeah.
Please.
There are points where I don't understand the enhanced merchant spot, and that was one of them.
You would never belong beside me in the academy. What's this? I am a Sith,
and you are stun-locked. You're a Sith, yes, but you're also stun-locked. And now this guy has a medallion on him. I could have used that to convince you through to let me into the academy, but my persuade was high enough I talked her into it anyway. And now forevermore when you walk through that hallway, you'll hear a Rodian death scream. It's kind of funny. No, I'm just gonna bring Connie. Try and finish her thing off. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to deliver the box. I believe I did anyway. Griffin, Zor, Canderous. The prison. Yep, I forgot to turn that in.
Yeah, what do you... You're...
Gosh dang it. Hey, Karth.
Yes, what's it?
We need to talk.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't. I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died, but it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the darkness that must surely be there, it isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you, why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice, and there won't be any turning back. Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
There's actually like an ending that if you play a female character, you can. If you play a female character, you can romance Karth. And then that opens up an alternate ending where if you go dark side, Karth will come back to the Starforge after you defeat Malik and try to turn you back. Anyway. Okay, first things first, we are gonna go to Tatooine to drop off that box because I forgot about it earlier. More guns. Dang it. More fighters! Alright. Alright, we are back on Tatooine. I'm gonna get Juhani, and we are going to see if Zor shows up.
What is it?
Dang, it always takes ages to trigger Zor. Get XP for this? Are you talking about for turning in the box? Yeah, I do. And after this, we're gonna go to Yavin, finish that up, buy some stuff. Guys, in here. And now here's the hut. That box. You opened the box? I did. It was interesting. Impressive. More likely just lying. Yeah. He accuses you of lying no matter what. 2,500 credits. Okay, I am going to try one more time to trigger this on Tatooine, and then we'll go somewhere else. See about upgrades. Okay. Oh, you talking about the Yavin thing? There's actually quite a lot of XP to be had with the Yavin thing, because the Trandoshans are like 1,000 XP apiece. Okay, not here. Now we're just gonna go to another planet, see if we can trigger it. Yeah, there's the system, there's the planet. But we're not going there yet. Let's go to Manon. See if we can do it there. But yeah. Oh, upgrading equipment. Oh, yep, here he is. It's Zor.
There she is.
Upgrading equipment doesn't get me XP, but it helps me get XP easier, if you know what I mean.
Ha! That hurt, I bet.
Oh!
That hurt, I bet.
What do you mean?
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure.
You
Yeah, he basically just fought with the Mandalorians just so that he could kill KotOR.
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance.
Not give in.
I will not give him the satisfaction of...
Worm, I killed your people, but the treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again.
No,
I will...
I ended up in the lower city of but then the Jedi...
You...
Give in and embrace your...
Not do it.
Help me. There is peace? No.
You coward!
And he just keels over anyway. Gives me a little more than an advanced med pack.
Yeah, what do you... You're...
Got some...
Alright, so I've done all of Jolie's talking. Gotta talk to Juhani a little bit more.
That man was a beast. I do. I know. What must... We should continue our... How may I... What is... How may I be...
Alright, so Juhani's done. Mission is done. I think I have one more thing with Karth.
Yes, what's in... You got...
Alright, Karth's done too. Go to Yavin for some gear. I switched back to my original settings so that it would just be game, and the only cutscenes you really need to see are the ones I showed. Those being the visions and the revelation cutscene. Yeah, but thinks I'm gonna bring Canderous and Jolie for this, because Jolie has a lot of... Canderous is freaking tough, and Jolie has a lot of force abilities that'll be useful with this.
What?
And XP, yep.
Sure.
Yeah, now that we find the last star map, this guy will be selling more better stuff. And these guys throw like a million thermal detonators, it's kind of silly. Got a Verpine shield to use. Ah, shit. Oh well, I can just give him this one. That'll be good.
Sure.
Polari is another light side thing.
Gee, I thought...
And here are the Trandoshans that throw like 10 million thermal detonators. Alright, first things first.
And you need?
That'll show you.
That hurt, I bet.
And life support kit?
Sure.
I still got it.
show you. That hurt, I bet.
This is probably the best I've ever pre-planned this fight for. This is probably the best pre-planning I've ever done for this fight.
That'll show you. That hurt, I bet.
I still got it.
That hurt, I bet. This is what I live for. That hurt, I bet.
Huh. I have to say, this is probably the easiest I've ever had for this fight. And now he's gonna sell me more stuff. But first, I'm gonna sell him some of my stuff. Okay, I only need one of these, so I can sell one. Why is it still playing the combat music? That's hilarious. Oh, nice. Sorry, this is a tiny bit boring, but I'm gonna get some good stuff out of this. I already have stuff built with those. So, get one of these for Zalbar. I need that alacrity implant. That's silly. Alright, so now let's go collect all the loot from these Trandosians. You're like, how do these guys have so many thermal detonators? It's kind of silly. Oh my gosh, another like 1000 XP for another level. Get on my way. Ew. I always forgot these guys carry a buttload of money. Some thermal detonators. 5 or 6 well-placed thermal detonators should be able to blow up the whole freaking Star Forge of. Alright, so now I've got some upgrading to do. Alright, so. Oh. That's actually kind of decent, but. Alright. Great traffic. Alright, Baragwin Assault Gun. That's upgraded. So. 3 to 20 plus 3 to 18 Sonic. Attack mod plus 5. Mod plus assault gun better. Alright, that should be good. You can have the Baragwin swords. That'll be good. Alright, so that should do it. Don't have any boosts, so... Defense is 28. Alright, so... that is going to be it for today. Next time, we will start getting into the end game. The last planet, and then the Starforge itself. I've been XR Queen 42, and have a good night.